Hey folks, welcome back to Sleep with the Lights On. Today's bonus story is brought to you by a bunch of high school football players who apparently won homecoming and made us wait 30 minutes looking ridiculous to film this because fireworks were going off like the 4th of damn July. And it woke up my son, and I'm pissed now. So welcome to the show. I hope you're all having a fantastic Saturday.
Okay, now you should redo that opening with less anger and throw that at the end.
It's fine. People are used to me being ranty. Anyway, and I'm wearing a banana suit. If anything, it makes it that much funnier.
It's kind of scarier.
I was really haunted by that gigantic banana man.
Nobody likes an angry banana.
Well,
I did it this time.
get out. No. Anyway, welcome back to the show, everyone. Now that the fireworks display of the century is over.
They were beautiful.
They were annoying. And we're here to talk about ghosts and not high school football, if you can imagine. We're doing the adult stuff here. Okay, we're trying to have a very serious program.
You just stop.
A very serious program.
Some of our listeners like football.
You don't know that. You can't prove that beyond a shadow of a doubt.
It's one of the most popular sports in the world.
Okay, so statistically, probably. But it's not hockey, and they can,
I mean, it's not hockey.
You know what they can do. We're not here. It doesn't matter.
I
Guys,
don't judge people by what sports they like.
Guys, can I be real with you for a second?
Be real. I'm waiting.
It's time for us to get into the bonus story of this week. This week's bonus story took place on a Halloween night. And at the center of this bonus story, you will find Tenacious D.
Oh.
And it's not a story from Tenacious D, but that is kind of, the entire thing circles Tenacious D.
It feels right. I mean, they sang to Satan.
Wow, they sang to Satan. That was a great movie.
Oh, I was just talking about the song. I didn't see the movie.
You didn't watch The Pick of Destiny? You should.
No.
It's fantastic. Anyway, guys, this week's bonus story is titled Tenacious D, and it is by The Chisel. And it goes a little something like this. A friend and I in grade 6 were at his newly built house for the first time, about to watch Tenacious D. On Halloween, he grabs it from his room and sets it down on the couch. We head out trick-or-treating for a couple hours before going back to his house. It was just the two of us at the house the whole time. His parents and his little brother were somewhere else. So no one there but us. Anyways, when we get home, Tenacious D isn't where we left it. Not the first time, but Tenacious D wasn't where you left it. You know what I mean?
That's what she said.
Okay. Maybe we forgot it somewhere. Didn't actually grab it from his room, etc. So we spent an hour and a half looking around for it in his room all over the house, which was pretty much empty because they hadn't even moved in yet. At the point where we give up and decide to watch something else. We get a phone call from his dad checking up on us. Casual conversation occurs, and then Buddy asks if his dad knows where our movie is. Boom, power goes out. We look outside, seems like everyone else still has power. Okay. I use my cell to call his dad. He says it might just be a circuit break or something. He instructs us how to reset the thing. When we go into the room with the panel, there's a weird screwed up glow. Since neither of us know the house, we assumed it was just a backup light for something. But then my friend says, and he swears on his life about this, that something grabbed his shoulder and he couldn't talk. I didn't notice, but we reset the thing and the power came back. Then we went to his room. He was basically crying at this point, and I had no idea why until he told me. We were both kind of freaked out, so we went to my house. We spent an hour or so there until his dad calls and tells him to go home. It's about 10. They won't be home until 11. He begs me to go with him and stay the night, so I reluctantly do. We get there, and there in his room, sitting on his bed in plain sight, is Tenacious D. I know for an absolute fact that it wasn't there before we left, and how it got there, I don't know.
So what this means is that song is a biographical song, and whenever you listen to Tenacious D or watch them, Satan's there with you.
It's a weird visual. Oh, shoot, someone's about to put on the Pick of Destiny. Quick, get me in that room. Now, that is kind of strange. That's fairly common as far as like ghost lore goes, like missing objects or things go missing. And actually, like, had an experience in the last house I stayed at, not the last one, the second to last house I stayed at in Vegas. There was a trickster of some kind on the premises. bonus. The bonus story is just 10 minutes of us sitting here listening to fireworks. And... Are you done? Hey, teenage football players.
I sure hope that was the grand finale.
The adults are trying to talk about ghosts right now. Can you stop?
You know these kids these days?
Good grief, man. Holy crap.
Back in my day, they didn't give us fireworks at our sporting events.
They didn't give us equipment at our sporting events. They're just like, oh, you don't need a cup until you take one to the nuts. And I did. And it wasn't great. And there were no fireworks that day. Well, there were, but they were all in my eyes.
Be scared